Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of the Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are deeply rooted in the ATRs. Salutations to my madrina, to my madrino, to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, those that practice the black arts. I want to say to each and every one of you guys, this channel is for melanated people. This channel is offering universal laws because they are applicable to each and every individual. I want to talk to you guys today. This is Sunday. This is something that I'm running across, and I had a encounter with an initiated individual, and I really want. What's up, my baby Scorpio? What's up, Demetrius? What's up, my 69? What's up, Jeremy? Let me say this. I'm going to break down initiation. It doesn't matter how you get initiated, what it entails, why it's different for an initiated individual versus a non-initiated individual. And this is essential. This is why I set up the membership for the same bullshit I dealt with in the church. Now, let me explain this. First of all, hello to my Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Now, one of the things that you have to understand is I'm a teacher, and when I explain certain things to you guys, it is for the purpose of you are being aware. What makes people afraid of initiation is because when they watch other people that get initiated, the things that happen in their life. And what I want you to understand that, okay, let me explain like this. The word to get initiated is being initiated, being formally admitted or accepted in a group or organization or a new role, often with a special ceremony or ritual. Initiation is being introduced to a new experience, a new skill, or area of knowledge. This is initiation. Now, what I want to talk about today, what's up, Ryan? Cause me and my initiated sister, and I had some really choice words with her. So I'm gonna explain it universally. When it comes down to because I'm really pissed off, to be honest with you, and I'm hot. So I want to preface that because I'm heated. Okay? Now, when you get initiated, my brothers and sisters, you make a blood pact or commitment to a particular organization. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's an elay, a coven. And I was explaining to Sister Monique how she is not in a position to sympathize with this young lady because she ain't initiated. So when we get initiated, you are making a pact willingly. You are not being forced into Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria. All you black people that think you can do what the fuck you want to do in these traditions, and you start getting your ass whooped by these spirits. So this person, this individual, we share the same mother in Ocha, which is Oya, and we share the same mother in Palo. And a part of this is when you get initiated, you come in on a level where they're giving you basic baby food. In other words, basic information. When you, let me explain something to you. You don't ever become a part of a sorority. I don't care if it's Mason. I don't care if it's Eastern Star. I don't care if it's Black Knight. Oh, and you think you're gonna walk away. Now, you seen the movie Crap? Remember when Sarah tried to walk away from Nancy and him? You can't walk away from an energy pact. And me and this young lady got scratched at the same time. So she had this. I don't know what her problem is. That's a lie. I really don't know the problem, but I don't know why she got a problem. Because nobody made your monkey ass initiate in Palo, and nobody made you initiate in Lukumi or Santeria. Nobody made you. You got your angel pool, you got your warriors. Nobody made you do that. Why did you get committed to these ATRs? And now you want to play crazy. Now the reason why y'all don't understand, depending on your spirit. So even though I don't have the issue, because I know Centella ain't nothing to play with. I know that Oye ain't nothing to play with. I have hot spirits. When you get initiated and certain spirits claim they're either hot or cold. In other words, cool spirits. And these spirits, the cool spirits are more, you got a more of a leeway, even though you got to obey. But these spirits are not quick to get angry. When you got hot spirits, and then you fucking with death. When you fooling with Oya, you fucking with death. When you fucking with Centella, you fucking with death. What? Depending on what your, cause in voodoo it's about it's Baron Samzi, Baron of Saturday, and Gay Day. Everywhere I go, I'm in the cemetery. And she shares some. I don't know what she is in voodoo, but I know what she is in Ocha, and I know what she is in Palo. And I asked her, "You trying to get fucked up?" Cause neither one of these spirits or energy is nothing to play with. They are warriors. Would they care about killing you? Because you made a commitment. And you gave, let me tell y'all something. When you get initiated, because I don't have to tell secrets to talk about people that get initiated. You're gonna make a blood pact. That means whatever's in that cauldron that you got scratched over, them spirits have your blood. They can find your fuck ass anywhere. And depending on what you got scratched over, depending on how aggressive those spirits can be. Those are, we call them infumbes. They're spirits of the dead that practice Palo. These are experienced spirits. Even when they receive other spirits from the cemetery, they are all guarded by, in my particular case, Centella and Oya. And I want y'all to understand, there's so much beauty in initiation when you do it right. But the average black man and black woman, you want to go in there and do what you want to do. The fuck you want to do. You really think that you're going to change the whole universal order when it comes down to these spirits. Get the fuck out of here. I'm strong-willed and strong-minded, but I follow protocol. You do not commit to anything when you know that you are not the type of person that follow instruction, that follow direction. When you want to forge your own way, you have to be high enough in the ranks, and you still got to do your magic in the confinements of Apollo and necromancy and working with nature. But some of y'all get Palo and Ocha a bad name because you lazy as fuck and you don't want to spend it. Nobody told you to get in the most expensive religions. You know you in Harvard and Yale on a grant. And you know you can't afford to mess up your grant because you can't afford to pay them prices. So you need to walk a short line and a tight line when it comes down to the rules and regulations of your said voucher, your grant. I need you to understand that impungos are gods. Oya is a god. And they're watching. Especially when you done been already exposed to the ceremonies. You don't have to go up in the ranks as an initiate. You don't. You can stay at the base level. But when you out here portraying the people that you somewhere you're not, and that you have certain knowledge that you do not possess, if you have certain initiation, I'm going to talk to you differently than a non-initiate. A non-initiate is a devotee. This person loves a religion. And they can give out offerings, they can be a devotee. But they would not have the asset. This says you will be introduced to a new experience, a new skill, and a new area of knowledge when you initiate it. You will not be privy to any information on the inside. Just like when my grandmother was the Eastern Star. And they told my mother, they said, if you want your mama's stuff, you got to join the Eastern Star. My mama decided not to. And so therefore the material of the Eastern Star went back to the Eastern Stars. Same thing with the Masonic Order. You cannot, if you are not a part of something, you can't vast in the knowledge of that particular ATR. And depending on how deep you trying to get, depending on how much information or knowledge you will have access to. When you get into Ocha, you're dealing with divine spirits. I don't know what the fuck y'all think y'all got initiated into. And if you think that Oya is gonna be your mother and she gonna put up with your bullshit, she is symbolic to the hurricane and the tornado. I don't know what kind of fucking energy you think you dealing with. This ain't something you play with. This is a lifetime commitment. This follows you even in death. That's why we call Minister Mario a king, and we say that he is still a part of the Palo community and he's a part of the Ocha community. It's a lifetime. I don't care how many times you reincarnate, you're going to still have that energy. You're going to have that frequency, that vibration. And depending on your lineage, how far back you go, how far you can tap into the power of your ancestry blood. Do you understand that? You're not getting initiated in a country club. You're not getting, that's what happened to all these motherfuckers that get in Illuminati. You don't use the initiation to get what you want and then turn around and tell them to kiss your ass and you gonna do your own thing. That ain't how that works. When you are initiated in, you have certain access to that energy, to them gods and goddesses. And you benefiting, and they do exactly what you asked them to do. And now, when it's your turn to give your arche to that same initiation, now you don't want to play no more. And that's why you see, especially black people, suffer so badly in the ATRs. Because you like them rest of them niggas. You think you're going to come in here and do what you want to do. And now you want to play ball and do your part. That's why, because I got family in the Masonic order. It could be a judge. If you throw a certain time, that judge got to adhere to you. You can be a crooked mother, all you want. That judge is not going to go against the brotherhood. Those sisters ain't going against the sisterhood. It's a lifetime, not a part-time. Not when you want to. And you're going to be required. That same thing about Haitian voodoo. There's certain laws you got to serve. There's benefits in serving them, but there's certain things that, because if you piss them off, they have a divine right to punish you. How you gonna have a peto spirit? How you gonna have a hot spirit and you gonna play pussyfoot with Cynthia? When she rule over all the poison is animals? Do you really want this particular goddess to get in your ass? You want to play like everything she will. I didn't scratch her. So that ain't why I'm upset. Don't come to me about what you want and you ain't serious. What I offer people through the membership, you could have went that route, but you didn't. You want to get initiated. You want to follow behind me and Mr. Mario, son of a Chosen. Because I know how to live committed. I know how to live dedicated. I know that I can't put my bills and what I got going on in front of these spirits. Because they don't give a damn. Because if you take care of them, they're going to take care of you. I'm always making sacrifices. But that's a part of it. That's why they move for me when I ask them to. I've been working Ogun. Ogun, that power and energy in my Ogun is off the freaking fucking charts. I couldn't even leave church. I had to get a nap. The energy of Ogun and the work I've been doing, and I ain't got to beg nobody. But I'm trying to understand how you don't know the difference between you being initiated. Because Sister Monique trying to sympathize with her. But Sister Monique ain't initiated. She has a membership. That's a membership in Apollo. The bullshit that Monique doing, if she was initiated, whatever her impungo was, they'll be eating her ass up. I won't have nothing to do with it. How you gonna get in between a god or goddess and their child? How you think they're gonna turn out when that god get tired of that child, or that goddess get tired of that child? Where are you gonna go on planet Earth that this spirit ain't gonna be able to find you, and you done gave your blood? You done made a pact. They well within their right to handle you and chastise you because you agreed to it. Some of y'all think that you can lie your way out of initiation. You think you get mad with your tatas, mumbos, and hookahs. You didn't make a cut. It's like the magistrate. All he or she doing is doing a formal ceremony to marry you with that spirit. Just because you fall out with the preacher that married you and your wife ain't got nothing to do with you and your wife relationship. You ain't got to never speak to that preacher again, male or female. But you have to honor your vows. You can't speak on initiated people because they know what they signed up for. The reason why I can work the Nkisi like I do and the Pungo like I do And with my baby and all, I'm not baby, but Pati Pimble, because I was initiated. They already know me. But I have hot spirits. And the spirits she got are hot spirits. And you think your mammy can do something for you? Cynthia will take your ass up under the earth. Your mammy won't even be able to find you. Oh, you will take all your shit and your trailer be upside down. And she won't leave nothing living in that freaking trailer. Stop initiating and stuff and the black arts when you ain't committed and you ain't serious, because they don't care about your bills. If they want an offering, you take care of that and they'll make a way for you. But it's all about commitment. It's all about putting them first. I don't care what tradition you in. The spirits come first. Didn't do the research and counted the cost. Exactly 69. And if you did, you's a damn fool. Cause the moment you find out that Cynthia was your mama, you should have broke that engagement. I ain't ready to marry you now. When you find out that Cynthia, my parents are the Lady of Death, which is Cynthia, and Kobe Ende, and you wonder why I don't fuck around? When you already dealing with the bones of death, of all the, I could see if she had Obatala. I don't agree with that, but he's a cool spirit. I wouldn't do it with Shango. He's a hot spirit. I wouldn't do it with Ogun. He's a hot spirit. I could see if she were dealing with Yemi Ya. Water spirits are cool spirits. Not as in cool as in he or she stylish. Cool as in their temperature, their frequency. That none of them ain't nothing to play with, but you can get away with a lot more with a cool spirit than a hot spirit. Cause majority of my spirits, they're warriors. What they care about whooping your ass and putting you under ain't nothing. You just another throat to slit. Our magic is heavy and our magic is strong, and it's nothing to play with, to toy with. And that's even if you are initiated. And that's why you see black people always running back to the church as though these I wish I would never. No, bitch, tell the truth. You did not follow your end of the bargain. It's just that simple. We all know that you get initiated, you're gonna take care of that culture. Every one of the ones that came before me and the one that gonna come after me. That's a part of the ceremony. And if you knew you went up for it, while you out here trying to impress people, cause these same people gonna watch you get fucked up. The same people you trying to impress cause you initiated and you got your warriors are gonna be the same people that watch you get your teeth kicked out your mouth. These spirits will walk through people and have people fucking you up. The person being used by the spirit don't even know. You fool with Ogun, you gonna end up in an accident. Fuck with keep and he'll close you up in your car. Cause he ruled iron and accidents. Same thing about Zarabanda. You looking at somebody stab your ass in a restaurant. Cause he ruled all forms of iron. And a knife is iron. And they tell you, your husband or wife slit in your goddamn throat. Cause Ogun has had enough of you. They want to bring you back on home. Understand what initiation is. You are being introduced to a family of spirits, and all of them talk about your ass. This is why when people working on me, that's why they stand up, because they hear my name being called. I don't just hear my name being called. My spirits, my spiritual core hear my name called, and they go and investigate. So if they watching over your soul like that, that means they know what you doing and not what you what you not doing. They reading your energy. So they know if you lying or not lying. That's why you hear me say, I don't care. Because that's between you and the spirit. I have a clear understanding. You can lie to me all day long. That's between you and Ogun. That's between when you do these ceremonies and I'm introducing you these spirits and you decide to go against your word. That's your business. I ain't better lose not one night of sleep. I don't want people to look at the ATRs because you have bad behavior. It's a beautiful art. It's a beautiful science. But it's people like that that give these traditions such a bad name. And when you melanated, they're already going to give you a hard time. So why give them room to say anything derogatory about you? Men, Mr. When you hear me come on social media, I said all y'all, me and Mr. Mario, son of a chosen, don't owe these people shit. We paid our way. If you got a problem with me because I'm melanated, that's fine. But you ain't gonna have a problem with me because I owe you or because I ain't do my part. Because all that's lies. We showed up when we were supposed to show up. We went through the ceremony that we needed to go through. When people already got a problem and certain prejudice, why would you give them something to justify not doing right by you or fucking you over? And anybody telling you that it won't happen, they're lying to you. If your natural parents chastise you, your spiritual parents are going to chastise you. Obatala is a warrior, but he's a god, a spirit of peace. Don't mean he won't go to war, but it'll take something for him to get in your ass. And then it's over when Obatala get in your ass. But Santea, Oya, Shango, Ogun, it don't take all that. It don't take all that. I'm a fire sign. It don't take all that. My moon is Aries. It don't take all of that. And I get deep because my rising sign Pisces. So I get some my water is warm, and it's as deeper I get into the Ota and the black arts, the colder my water are. The amount of pressure that is down in my belly will fuck you over. And I do it with a smile. Stop playing with initiated people. Number one, because they got spirits following them. Number two, they got an obligation to them same spirits. That's what you don't understand. When you're not non-initiated, you're not obligated. If you don't give Oshun an offering, if you don't give Ogun an offering, you're not initiated. You can have devotion if you want. If you don't, you're not married to it. You have not given blood. But all you initiated people, that's why it take another initiated person to help you, because they the one got the tools. Because the higher you go up in these ATRs, you get more and more knowledge and tools. I can help somebody that's ain't got a cauldron. I got 4 or 5 of them. So I have access to more energy and power in the Palo world. So I can help them get out of multiple things. Well, my problem with her is you initiated, and Sister Monique is not initiated, and she's farther along because of her membership than you are, and it don't seem to bother you. And how you want me to take you serious? She's not even initiated in this practice, and she more consistent than you are. And you got the nerve to have a spirit like Cynthia as your mother. Cause when Cynthia get on your ass, your mammy ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. The police ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. Your wife ain't gonna be able to do nothing for you. Cynthia ain't gonna give a fuck about your children. She gonna, when she want to drop the hammer on you, she gonna put the what's happening on your ass. Just like she do my enemies. That's why I tell people, fuck around and find out by trying to work on me. Because it's not going to end up well. And it's not going to end up pretty. It ain't going to end up well. And it ain't going to end up pretty. Because I don't care. That's their job, to defend me. Please, if you are not initiated and you have a membership, I want you to thank God every day. Especially when you know that you an in and out person. Brother Darius is not obligated to his membership. Because he has the membership of Orisha. He paid for it. But he's not initiated. So if he doesn't venerate the Orishas, he just doesn't venerate the Orishas. But that other one that got that membership, you are initiated. So if you don't venerate your Orishas, give offering to your Orisha, there's consequences. I'm telling all y'all, if you follow the rules and regulations, you're gonna be fine. But if you one of them type of person that like to lie to spirits, and you're a type of person that don't like to follow protocols, I wouldn't advise you. I don't care what your family practice. I wouldn't advise you because you're gonna end up getting fucked up in these traditions. And it's gonna be by your own spirits. That's what the Christian people don't tell you when they run back to church. Their own spirits are chastising them for disobedience. Because they didn't keep their word, whatever that have been. And please don't look at the covenant and think it's about giving a new innocent child. Ain't none of that. We have to take care of these spirits on earth. That's why we have their cauldron. That's why we have their Orishas. Yeah. And guess what? You can do all that. That ain't gonna change them spirits. Your spirits will walk right up in your church while you, hallelujah, hallelujah, thank you, Jesus. You be in there trying to plead the blood, and those spirits be tearing your ass up and ruining your life. Because you committed your word and your blood to them. They got the contract on you, bitch. What part of it you don't understand? She say, my 69 says, stay on the poach. This is why Dimitri was saying to me and y'all, the way Apostle Eli doing it is safe. And you still get to learn. And then you make a decision whether you ready to go that far in these ATRs. That's why I tell you, when you support, it's out of grace. I appreciate it. You're not initiated. You don't have to support the impungos. You don't have to support. But I tell you, when you do support these impungos, or you support these orishas or these loas, what happens when you get ready to get initiated? You're gonna always already have favor with these people. Instant burn. Okay. Road open. You're gonna already be acquainted, and they're gonna already know you done gave them energy. So they're gonna have more favor on you. And to have me as a witness for your initiation, and y'all know I'm not modest. I got it going on. I got it going on. All I'm trying to explain on today, because I'm working with Ogun, and some of y'all got your candles. And when I tell y'all that cauldron, and I got that extraterrestrial energy sitting up, and they can tell you how service was before y'all, cause y'all didn't see everything. When I got done, I got in the lounge chair in the church, and I had to go to sleep. It's so much power of a goon in that church. I'm saying and doing all these things that you don't have to run into these hiccups. I'm not trying to get over on you. And these other practitioners, it's not going to do for you because you black. And then you gonna mishandle and mistreat somebody black in the tradition and somebody of my caliber. I'm giving you an opportunity to be able to touch real power in Ocha. And not only do I have Oya, Yanza, I have Ayao, another rare Orisha. Just like I have Osur, or Oshun Mare. You're really saying Osu Mare. I got what you need, not what you want. I got what you need, and you can't stay committed to that. Then how you gonna afford to be crowned? How you gonna afford to move up other than a babe in the religion of Apollo? How you gonna become a mother of your cauldron? Like I'm a father of my cauldron, father of spirits. How you gonna elevate in Apollo? Because they watching you. And they're watching you because you already initiated. My spirit see everything I do while I'm fucking and everything. While I'm eating ass and all. They see it all. Because they got to protect me while I'm eating me some ass. Because somebody might try some root shit on me, or try to throw a trick my way, or try to do some voodoo. They covered. They walk with you wherever you go. Do you have Lucero and them in the whole house? If I'm in the whole house, they better be in the whole house. They be with me in the church house. Why they can't be with me in the whole house? The devil is a liar. They walk with you wherever you go. Courthouse, it don't matter. They'll walk with you anywhere on this earth when you initiate it. I know that's right, Ryan. Let me tell y'all something. I have been honest. I have been open. I have been transparent without violating the codes of these religions and traditions. I don't know what you expect. And I don't want people like her to make y'all think that it's not worth it, because what it is. Jay Harris. If you Jay Harris, you have to purchase an instant burn through the website. Cause I'm not familiar with that name. Anybody spend money with me, I know their name. But I appreciate the $9.19. But all my instant burns are $20, except my 7 chakra is $50. So I don't know if you knew that, but I do appreciate you being a part of it. What we got going on. All you gotta go to my Demetrius posted for you. Go to my website. You can order whatever you want to order, except for I take that back. It's certain things that only members can order. But instant burns, candles, all that, y'all have anybody can. Even my enemies can order stuff. You can order candles to work on me. It ain't gonna work, but I address it. I will, because I know that my spirits ain't gonna work against me. Some people buy my product and try to use my own reversal on me. At no time did you think I considered that. Black people are true. Black people is a trip. You think your Jesus gonna walk up in my house and whoop my ass? It ain't gonna happen. Your white Jesus end up getting a bone in the ass. You have no idea what my capabilities are. You be right. He fucked my Jesus. he came in here. It ain't my fault. I fuck your God. I'm a God. Anyway, initiation only gives you a formal invitation to knowledge. That doesn't mean that you are climbing and you are in the hierarchy of these traditions. And what pissing me off is that you are deceiving people that don't know the tradition. You're deceiving people that don't know you full of shit. You are deceiving people and they think you know way more than what you know. They don't know that you enlisted in the army and you don't know a fuck thing. Because the only reason why you went in the army because you want to get an education. Y'all don't believe or realize that black people are part of the ATRs. Ain't got nothing to do with the ATRs. They were trying to get a nigga. They were trying to get a work off their ass that they had already done. Just like everybody don't get married for love. I want you to know who you support. And I would never be with the bullshit. I don't care if somebody close to me or somebody is at a distance. I'm here to teach universal laws, but what I'm not gonna do is stand by and let somebody fuck over people up on my nose. If you looking for that to happen, you're sadly mistaken. You're sadly mistaken. And I say it in front of this whole congregation and the tribe. If you don't know what the fuck you talking about, I'll tell you. I'll say it. I sure will. If you don't want to get called out by me, then don't lie. And don't put on, especially with people on my platform, because they come to my platform for the truth. Whether they're going to do it or not, it's irrelevant. But at the end of the day, And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't have, I got money and cent that can operate in the concept of prosperity. I have money blessing, or I have triple threat that you can get. Um, Protection will give you prosperity because it will shield you from harmful energies, or better business. So I have so many variations that will align with your particular condition or request. Because I am a natural born conjurer. And like I told Sister Monique, it's not one time I get on live and somebody ain't throwing at me. You have to take responsibility for your energy, your frequency, and your vibration. Because a bitch gonna try you. I don't care how many bites of dust, they still gonna try you. And especially if you're in the church, they really don't think you got power. Because they don't understand my Yahshua is black. And he wasn't a Christian. My Yahshua was not a Christian. And he learned his magic from Africa. So I'm not only initiated, I'm up in the hierarchy of the tradition. Only as a Santero, the next office above a Santero is a Baba. And I'm not gonna become a Baba because in the religion, the Baba is the highest office. And I'm not giving up my magic for no goddamn body. Nobody. And definitely not for a position. Trying to be the top, no. I'm right where I need to be. And I can do all the magic I need to do. As a child of Oya, the queen of spirits. I'm already the father of a cauldron, and I got 4 or 5 of them. I lost count. So I can work all the black magic I want. Look, my little heart can muster. But let these people, let me tell y'all something. Let these people tell it. You would think they're a lot further in this religion than they really are. And the thing they got to your disadvantage, cause you don't know enough. And this is why people get so pissed off when they do find out. Because you out here playing with a people's life. Because people coming to you for spiritual help. And you already know you don't have the capacity to help them. Because you don't have the tools. Because you didn't go further enough in your spiritual education. This is why I keep telling y'all, if you can't afford it, get your Egun stick. And it's going to be a game changer. I ain't lied to you all before now. Why would I tell you to go after something that you got access to if it ain't a game changer? You don't want to be like these other people. These people are here for a form of godliness, and they're gonna deny the power thereof. I'm here about that work. If it ain't magic, I'm not interested. I don't care what tradition it is. I'm not going to nothing out of formality but my crowning. And I don't have to go anywhere else because I'm already crowned twice. People, there's a difference between an initiated and a non-initiated. And there's levels in that initiation. Stop letting these people fool you. Because if they could do better, they would. Nobody deliberately live in existence in a reality that they don't want to. If they live in that reality, because they got to. Huh? Elijah was in a cave because he got to. It was a requirement. John the Baptist, out there with locusts and honey, know your role. Demetrius said, a huge difference. See, this is the only platform you can't fake no moves. Everything is set up accordingly and properly. You can't fake moves around me because I'm real. And I'm a sage. I don't have no reason to lie. You can go as far as your ancestors allow you to go. I'm a Sagittarius. I'm going all the way in the charts. And I told you already why I ain't gonna become a Baba. Cause I'm gonna live and die in magic. That's for sure. I'll be taking my last breath of Oya and be casting a spell. If you want to get initiated, do your research. Not only about the religion or tradition you get into, but also the people that are going to be giving you their arche, their energy, their frequency. And what are they willing to teach you? Because you can't do it above more than you know. If you don't know, you can't do it. I love magic. I love the. Thank you for hitting that like button, y'all. Just because you wearing the team jersey shirt don't mean you getting paid. And everybody that wearing and dress up in uniform on the football team, everybody ain't getting paid. Are they a part of the team? Yes. But are they getting paid? No. Everybody on the football team ain't getting paid. And spirituality ain't no different. I want you to know I'm getting paid. So you can listen to me. I'm being supported. So you can listen to me. I'm initiated for real. That's why they don't fuck with me. They'll be dragging my name just like any other spiritualist on this on this app, on these apps. But they already know. They done did their own reading on me. Enter at your own risk. Cause it's not a risk for me. Cause I will make an example of your ass. And that's just real talk. See, they were striking at me earlier. It's so weak. And then I'm up in the energy of Ogun with your silly ass. Ogun is my father too. And I have a huge pot. Just like I'm well endowed, I have a huge pot. It might not be an anaconda, but it's enough to fill your cavities. Praise God. And the way I yield my sword, alright? That's why I put on there, not only I have Ogun, I put on there my pathway. My road to Ogun. Initiation is good and non-initiation is good. It's where you want to be and where you have the maturity to be a part of either one you choose. Either one. If you want to be a non-initiate, go get the membership. If you want to get initiated, but you want insight first, get your membership. If you want to rock in voodoo, and I tell everybody, I'm extraterrestrial. I don't have to do a lot of stuff these other people do to get manifestation from the Lord. So I don't compare my magic to their magic, because you're going to find yourself getting some misinformation. Just like people that have diluted melanin, they have to do their ceremonies a certain type of way because they don't have that kind of melanin. I got melanin on both sides of my family. I'm black as hell. I might not be blue black, but it's definitely a sweet juice over here. Okay? I love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. I just had to get out of my chest, and I want y'all to have clear understanding of the benefits of being a non-initiate in a membership, or being a member, having membership, and then walking into those ATRs with your eyes open. It can be a beautiful experience. It doesn't have to be bullshit. It can be a beautiful experience, and you can evolve like you need to evolve. All right, all right. Love y'all. Peace out. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out.